Horsemen. This is Jamie. We're at Bricktown Veterinary Hospital, and today we're going to show you how to trim your cat's and dog's nails today. So we get so many questions that come in on how do I trim my pet's nails and what trimmers do I use or whatnot. So we're going to show you a little bit of information using Click today. Click is one of our patients here. He's a really sweet boy. He's a domestic short hair, and we're going to use him as an example. So there's many nail trimmers that are out there on the market, and the one that I like to use for the cat ones are the ones that look similar to this. They even have smaller ones that you can stick your index finger and thumb in. But what's nice about this is this gives a nice clean cut. You don't want to use any of the human nail trimmers on there because it'll give ragged edges and frail the nails on cats, and then that's how they'll start biting them. And so the importance of trimming cats' nails too is so that way they don't get caught into the carpeting, or sometimes they can get torn or curled into the pads that can cause infection. So your veterinarian might need to cut them out and soak the paws and use antibiotics and pain medication. So having the cats and dogs' nails trimmed every 2 to 3 months is probably an ideal time frame to have them trimmed. So for Click and in cats in general, we're just going to zoom in and show you, you need to kind of retract the nail. So if you have an assistant at home, husband, wife, girlfriend, whatever it is, what Jamie's doing is she's just gently putting Click on his side, and she's petting him and calming him too. They love being pet around the face and the neck there. And at the same time, I'm just going to retract his digit forward. So I retract, I press on, I'm right-handed, and I press on, use my left hand, I just press on his digit forward, and that allows the nail to come forward. And basically you're just gonna tip the curl of his nail, and there's a nail bed that's there, the cuticle, and there's also the quick that we don't want to hit, so because that's painful, there's a nerve ending there. So we just gently tap them there and cut it. And you want to be careful not to get these in your eye, of course, because that's been fun. And so we just do one at a time and gently press it forward. So this is using the two-person technique. If you're by yourself, what you might want to do, thank you, Jamie, is you could try to kind of nestle him into the crook of your arm like so. And that tends to keep them nice and confined. Cats like to feel nice and confined. So that's one way of doing this. And then again, I use my right hand to trim his nails. So I just retract a little bit, if he'll let you, using my left hand like so. You could try this method, and you just tip the nails like so, push them out. So if you do happen to get a little bit of blood, like I say, you can always use either septic powder or a quick stop. There's a powder that we have here that we use. It's similar to what this looks like. You can get this over the counter at any pet store. That's called Quick Stop. And this is a yellow powder that will instantly stop any of the bleeding too. If you don't have that, you can either use like cornstarch or even like flour at home too, just to put a little dab on it. So this is Jack's Diwali, and I want to show you also how to trim the dog's nails too, because they're a little bit different than the cat's nails. Sometimes a little bit harder because of the pigment. So we can zoom in on his paws here. I'll show you. So Jack's got all different types of colors to his nails, which makes it a little bit challenging. Remember, there's the quick and the nail that's a little bit further up, so we don't want to hit that because there's a nerve ending that's also there. So basically, I like to use the heavy-duty nail trimmers versus the ones on the cats because it's a little bit thicker. And you could just tip off the little ends right like so. You don't have to angle them. Some dogs will allow you to actually use the Dremel on them too. But just a little bit is all you need to do. And if you do have, again, if you do happen to hit the blood supply, I always recommend a little bit of the Quick Stop or septic powder. You can even use a little cornstarch or flour if you don't have that at home, just to clot it. And so I'm right-handed, so I use the nail trimmers in my right hand, and I'm supporting his paw in my left hand. You can also support it against your chest if they get a little wiggly. And always remember to get that dew claw there too, because that's just as important, because that can get hanged up on carpet and beddings and things like that. Hi. So that's basically how we do the nail trims, and we're going to do his 3 other paws today too.